Do I have to put all this yarn away now? Well, hello there. Happy weekend, everybody. It is Sunday, and you know, it's been so long since I've actually made a vlog, like a legit vlog. I really do miss vlogging and editing vlogs and, you know, sharing what's going on behind the scenes and sharing a little bit of my weekend with you guys. So I hope you're down for that. And yeah, I have to, I'm in my craft room right now and I have to do a little bit of tidying. And as you can see, I'm wearing absolutely no makeup. Well, I'm lying. I am wearing moisturizer and foundation. I just have to do the rest. But I do have some exciting stuff to share with you because yesterday, I hit up an Ulta for the very first time. Yes, I popped my Ulta cherry. How have I never been to an Ulta before? This is crazy sauce. So I went to Ulta and then Dennis and I went to Home Goods, picked up some stuff there. So I've got some fun stuff to share with you. But yeah, Ulta, man, it's definitely a different experience than shopping at Sephora. I think I'm still trying to form an opinion about Ulta. I mean, it's great. I had a really great time. I killed an hour there easily, but yeah, I think I prefer Sephora. I prefer the shopping experience more at Sephora than I do at Ulta. I mean, they're both great. They both have a lot to offer, but I feel like in the Venn diagram of Sephora and Ulta, there's a little bit of an overlap, but Ulta has, you know, a few of the things that Sephora has, maybe a little bit more, and then there's also drugstore products. I feel like I have a more intimate experience when I go to Sephora, if that makes any sense. But the one thing that I really do appreciate when you go to Ulta is that they don't ask you a million times if you're all right, do you need help. It gets a little overkill at Sephora sometimes, but you know, I get it. I know a lot of people shoplift and they just want to make sure that you're taken care of and you're finding everything okay, but I like that they give you your space to shop and browse at Ulta. Yeah, so anyway, those are my initial thoughts. I'm sure I'll have more to say about it during the week when I do a legit makeup video. Not that that's like, that this is not a legit video, but anyway, words, Kristen. I actually left my Ulta bag downstairs in the kitchen, so I will take you with me. And yeah, guys, knitting needles, they make DPNs, they make great hair accessories, let me tell you. So yeah, let's go down to the kitchen. I'll give you guys a little bit of a house tour. This is my hallway. These are my stairs going down to the living room. And we recently had a party last weekend. It was for Dennis's birthday party. We invited a couple of his friends over. So it gave us an excuse to clean the house. So you are seeing it in rare form. We've lived here for 5 years and I am not a fan of the decor in here. There's like nothing really on the walls here. And this thing, we got this when we first moved in. This is like some wall art that we got from Target just to slap something up on the wall and make it a little more homey, but I've since grown to really not like it. And look who's joined us. And yeah, I just cleaned the kitchen, so Bella's got this nice little island to kind of roll around on. But yeah, so this essentially is our dining room area and where Dennis temporarily set up his office during the pandemic, which we never reconverted back into our dining room. And I will be completely honest, we never use the dining room table anyway. Normally for dinner, Dennis and I just sit on the sofa and, you know, watch TV and eat at the coffee table like savages. It's wonderful. These are my green friends, our little plants that we keep by the window, and the garden. This is our backyard, my friends. And I have to say, this is all Dennis is doing. I have the blackest thumb ever, and this is a ginormous ivy wall that grows in every single summer. And underneath that, what's holding this ivy wall up is our cable, our internet. Those are wires under there. So Dennis has been, you know, relentlessly going it back there, trimming it just to prevent things from sagging any further. Because yeah, losing our internet is not a good thing. We don't want that. But when we first moved in, this green wall in the back, again, it's just resting on internet wires. It was only halfway across, but we've been here 5 years and it's since creeped across to the other side, to our neighbor's place. That is a full-fledged sumac tree, and then if you look really closely, you can see the ivy growing in between the leaves on the tree. It's just completely taking over. It's insane. This is where the coffee and tea magic happens. It's, you know, this is a little alcove that I am so proud of. I'm so proud of this area because before this thing right here, this bread box, we had coffee, tea, just, you know, all the kitchen condiments and everything just spread out you know, on the counter, and it drove me insane. And then I had a really awesome idea. You know what? Dennis actually got this ginormous bag of Starbucks at Home Goods. I don't blame him, but you know, just hide everything in the damn bread box, and I mean, life hack. The other thing that I picked up at Whole Foods are these cute little canisters just to house all of our Splenda. Dennis likes Splenda. I prefer Stevia. And yeah, they just thought that they were so pretty and cute. Yeah, so I picked that up. And then, oh my goodness, water bottle. I need to drink more water for sure. And this one just made my heart sing so much because guys, it's mauve. It's mauve. Doesn't seem like much, but yeah, this was a major bee in my bonnet, like how to store all these utensils, the, you know, ladles and the whisk. We had one of those old metal IKEA tumbler things to just store all of those in. It was just so ugly. And then Home Goods to the rescue. I found this really nice, beautiful ceramic pot for like $8. It's the little things. And then there's this cat. What are you doing? Here it is. Here is the haul. It's not really a haul. I didn't go crazy. I'm not a fan of the background, but I like the lighting. It's very light and natural out, so we're working with it. But yes, I went to Ulta, as I mentioned, and picked up a couple of things. One of the first things that I picked up was this giant tub of Biolage. It's their HydroSource conditioning balm, and me and Biolage go way back. I mean, back when I was a teenager, I dyed my hair and it just went so wrong. I forgot what happened, but anyway, I had to go to a hair salon and have them color correct it, and the stylist used Biolage on my hair, and I fell so in love with the scent of this stuff, and yeah, it just, guys, it smells so good. So that, you know, granted I was a teenager at the time, and you know, obviously that was a treat to have my hair color corrected. You know, thank you, Mom, for covering me on that. But I remember that the stylist used this stuff on my hair, and the scent just stuck with me. And as soon as I could afford my own fancy schmancy, fancy pants, you know, hair care, I've been using this stuff. I absolutely love it. So I picked up that, and what else did I get? I got these really cute little headbands because I realized I have like all these little wispy hair, baby hairs that just kind of, you know, little flyaways that I'm always, you know, looking for a bobby pin or just something. They're really difficult to manage. They're called Headwraps, and they're by Sunchi Elite. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see that, but yeah, they're just really cute little sparkly headbands that, you know, I figure I could just, you know, throw on when I'm, you know, doing my makeup in the morning. And they're so fun. I could probably even wear them while, you know, I'm shooting a makeup vlog video. And I'm still learning about brushes, you know, what I like, what I don't like. And, you know, as I'm learning, I realized, you know, when I'm applying powder to my T-zone, my blush brush that I've been using is way too wide. And I really do want to make sure that I'm getting coverage underneath my eyes, and like inside little, you know, crevices in the side. So I did pick up a Real Techniques setting brush. It's like a blush brush, but even smaller. So that came home with me. And then this was such a ridiculous purchase, but I think it was like $6. I could not help myself. I picked up this little e.l.f. It clips, hang on a second. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so this is basically a selfie light. So it clips onto your iPhone. Oops. It clips onto your iPhone like this, and then you just push a button, and it has like it's like a 3-power ring light for your iPhone. It's so cute. Guys, I figured, you know, it would be fun just to, you know, have if I go on vacation and, you know, I'm doing my makeup or, you know, whatever. You never know. You never know. Here's the box. It actually looks like makeup. It's called Glow on the Go Selfie Light, and I thought it was some kind of highlighter by e.l.f. And I picked it up. I'm like, no, this is an actual light for your cell phone. So anyway, yeah. So I got that, and then my friends, the highlight, speaking of highlighters, of my trip to Ulta was discovering a new to me brand that my mind has been completely blown. I literally spent about a good 45 minutes trying to decide which palette, which products I was going to take home with me. And you guys, can we talk about Revolution makeup? You guys, how beautiful is this packaging? So pretty. And let me tell you, the inside, look at those colors. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but that's kind of what I was going for. I wanna try makeups that I would never normally gravitate towards because I do wanna start having a little bit more fun with, you know, brighter shades and, you know, just having fun, if that makes sense. But look how, I just can't get over it. I literally had 3 different palettes in my cart, and I was humming and hawing over which to get. And this one, I went with this one again because the colors in here are like unlike anything I actually already own. So yeah, the other palettes had a lot of mauve, a lot of, you know, warm bronzy shades, and I have a lot of that in my makeup collection, and I just kind of wanted to branch out. But the cool thing about Revolution is that I want to say it's no more expensive than makeup that you can find at the drugstore. This palette here was $25 US, and then they had an even bigger palette. This is the Forever Limitless Allure palette, and they had an even bigger palette with less fancier packaging for about, I think, $18. It was, I almost bought both, but I was like, you know what, let me, this is my first rodeo with Revolution, so let me just buy one. I can always go back and get more if I fall in love with it. So I haven't tried this out yet, so I thought we could have a little fun today playing around with, you know, some Revolution eyeshadow. I also picked up their Lift and Define 5D Lash Extra Dimension Mascara. So, I mean, why not? I think this was like $6. I was curious, so it came home with me. Welcome to my bathroom, my least favorite place in the entire house because this bathroom, my guys, I cannot stand it. It was so poorly designed. It is so small, and there's no room to store anything. But somehow I make it happen. I hang all my dresses on the back of my door, and I have a mirror here so I can see what the back of my head looks like when I do my makeup. I had to MacGyver a whole bunch of stuff in this bathroom to make it work, but you know. Anyway, as I mentioned, I'm already wearing foundation, moisturizer, concealer, so I'm just gonna try my new Real Techniques brush and just tap on the T-zone with my Laura Mercier setting powder. So yeah, this is a little too narrow for my forehead, but you know, for the nose, inside the corners, it's perfect. And under my eyes for the win. I love it. It's exactly what I was looking for. Let's go right into doing the eyes. So this is gonna be so fun. I can't wait, I'm so excited. What should I go in with? I should probably do a base. So I'm gonna go in with this shade called Allure right here. And using, wrong brush. Using my rougher number uno, I'm gonna go in with that, tap off the excess, and just give my lids a wash of color as per usual. These center colors right here are just so beautiful. They're like speckled shades with these iridescent pigments or flecks of glitter inside of them. So I think I will use that as like the topper. But for, you know, the crease, I think I'm gonna go in, let's try a medium shade. I'm gonna go in with the shade Drama up here because not that I love drama, I can't stand drama, but when it comes to makeup, I don't mind a little drama. Add a little drama to this look. At this point, I'm just gonna cover my whole lid in the Drama shade as if I were doing a one and done. And then, but I love the pigmentation in this. It's just, you know, goes on very smoothly. I'm not seeing any fallout yet. Nope, no fallout. All right, I'm gonna go in with this shade Appeal. I cannot resist. It looks so fun. It's kind of like, it's just a shimmery, glittery magenta. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. And I'm just going in at the corner of my eye and creating like a little V shadow, and just taking that into the crease and blending it out towards my eyebrow. I actually started at night. I started using, where is it? The Ordinary's retinol serum, because again, my skin is not what it used to be like, you know, 20 years ago. It's supposed to reduce the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and just, you know, create a quicker skin cell turnaround. Experts do warn that, you know, you have to go light and then, you know, slowly build up your use. And I think I used maybe just a little too much last night, and I ended up with a little bit of retinol burn on my eyelid. It's fine. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't hurt or anything, but I noticed like a little dry patch of, a little patch of dry skin there, and it's a little sensitive. So I just have to remember to go a little more light-handed on the retinol treatment. Yeah, but so far, I mean, it's a great product and I'm definitely noticing a difference. My skin definitely feels a lot more emollient and, you know, smooth, and yeah, so I'm interested to see where that goes. But yeah, need to lighten up on the application. Oh, this is so pretty, guys. The lighting is horrible here, but I like these three colors on their own. One thing that I probably will go ahead and do is just add a little highlight. So I'm gonna go in with this Tempt shade up here, which is very similar to the Allure, but it has like a little shimmer to it. So I'm just gonna go take that into my brow bone and just blend that in, like so. One thing that I do wanna do is add a little bit of eyeliner from Miss Charlotte Tilbury, because you guys, I have a full face of Charlotte Tilbury coming at you this week. I'm super excited to share that with you. This came in the mail last week and I've just been having so much fun playing around with her makeup. A little bit of a spoiler, I am a huge fan so far. But this is her Feline Flick and it's in brown, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm just really warming up to brown eyeliner shades and going in with black mascara. That's just been my thing lately. And dare I say, this is, I don't know, this might knock the Stila eyeliner out of the water because it does have the same felty bendy tip, but this is so much better, guys. More playtime, and I really like the application. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like brown is just a good daytime compromise with this kind of look. So, you know, just a little something. Do the wings. So the playtime with this is incredible. I mean, there's no competition. I love it so much. All right, moment of truth. I'm gonna go in with Revolution Makeup's Lift and Define 5D Lash. Holy cow, I love the packaging on here. It's just like this beautiful shell, off-white shell shade. It's so pretty. My goodness, we are having fun today. Ooh, look at that wand. It's got an angle to it. That's different. Huh. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm not wowed. It's, you know, it's definitely lengthening. But I wouldn't say it's much to write home about. I mean, I'm sure you can build it up, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. I appreciate how the brush kind of spreads out your lashes and doesn't, you know, clump them together or prevents clumps from happening. But at the same time, I mean, you can definitely build it up. I'm noticing the buildability of this. Again, it really depends what look you're going for.
A few moments later.
And there you go. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I mean, I think it's really fun. It's definitely out of my comfort zone as far as, you know, what I usually wear. Normally, obviously, I stick to neutrals, copper, taupes, and, you know, just shimmery browns. But I'm really liking this. But anyway, yeah, those are my first impressions of Revolution eyeshadow. Let me know what you guys think. Have you tried Revolution? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. But yeah, that leaves me with one thing left to do. I have got to order lunch. I have nothing in the house. Dennis just took off to meet up with his friends. So I'm probably just gonna go on Grubhub and order some sushi, treat myself, because why not? Other than that, I have literally nothing going on the rest of the day, and that is very, very rare. So I'm going to indulge, enjoy it. I'm actually, you know, if you tune into my knitting content, I've been working on a couple of projects, and damn it, password. But yeah, when it comes to my knitting, the projects that I'm working on aren't really exciting to me anymore. I know, I'm going through like this phase of where my projects are not, I don't know, they're not exciting. I don't feel like working on them. So I think what needs to happen at this point is just to find something new and exciting to cast on. So I think that's the plan for today. I'm just going to have some sushi, browse Ravelry, and find something new and exciting and shiny to cast on and knit. What you doing? What's going on? Touchy, come here. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. 3 hours later, I think I settled on a pattern. I don't know what it is. Like none of my projects that I currently have on the go are calling out to me. I don't feel like working on them. I'm definitely in a knitting rut, or schlump, if you want to call it that. So yeah, I was just browsing Ravelry seriously for like literally, I want to say 2 hours or 3 hours. I don't know. Time just escaped me today. The pattern that I'm pretty sure I'm going to cast on is called the Rokoko by Julia Maria Hegenbart. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But I'm going to be using these 3 colorways from my own personal stash, Voolenvine yarns. As you can see, they have my old logo on them, but you know, still very usable yarn. Guys, I mean, I love dyeing speckled yarn, but lately I just love knitting with shaded solids and shaded solids. Slight change of plans. I am so torn right now between doing the Rokoko shawl and then I stumbled on this, Stephen West Bubble Cardigan. Look at my desk. My desk is trashed, you guys. I need to freaking organize this stuff. I have nail polish here. Basically, I live my entire life at this desk. When I'm not dyeing yarn, I just sit here watching YouTube videos and knitting, and you know. For this next project, I really want to love it. And while I'm feeling the monochromatic gray tones and stuff in the first project that I was thinking about casting on, I don't know, I'm loving the pops of color, and I could totally see the bubble cardigan just being a really fun, you know, cardigan I can just chuck on for the fall or wear around the house, and you know, I don't know, it looks so fun. And lately I've just been knitting things that I think are going to be practical, that are going to fit inside my wardrobe, that I'm going to reach for on a regular basis. But right now I think I just want to knit something that's purely impractical, something that's out of my comfort zone, something that I wouldn't normally reach for on a regular basis just for the sake of knitting with something colorful and fun. I need a little color in my life. So anyway, four more skeins to wind up. All right, I'm gonna pop on some YouTube videos and knock this out. I am so in love with this combination. We've got Dirty on Purpose, History Bound, I'm No Bird, and Solstice. And Grim, which is gonna be the border. Okay, guys, I am super excited for this project. All right, I'm gonna wind up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeins. Caked, all done. But that is not counting the other 2 that I originally cast on for the other pattern that I was going to cast on. I still want to knit it, but today is not that day, but I'm done winding. And I never want to wind another cake again, at least not for a while. You guys, I am just so excited about this pattern. It's so awesome. I just have to figure out which order I'm going to knit them in. I think this order makes sense. I don't know, the lighting's terrible in here, but I think that's what we're gonna go for. We're gonna go with Grim, I'm No Bird, Solstice, Dirty on Purpose, History Bound. I don't know. I'll play around with it and let you know. What are you gonna knit? Do I have to put all this yarn away now? I'm gonna use those as pillows? Okay.